Hello, this is a thermal camera and in this video I will show you what it's made from, so stay tuned. And this is how it looks like. This is the FLIR Lepton 3.5 sensor. This has an active resolution of 160 by 120 pixels. Yeah, so it's small enough to fit under my microscope. I'm using it mostly for searching hotspots on the boards that I build or debug. I could have bought one ready-made, but where's the fun in that? The entire assembly is composed out of these two boards, the sensor board and the MCU board. These fit together through this connector here. For holding everything together I have these rubber spaces here with some nuts. Now let's take a closer look over the sensor schematic. There are a couple of LDOs on this board. This is the shutter supply and this is the supply for the logic. Both have 2.8 volts. I have used this independent LDO for the shutter supply because the sensor, when it activates the shutter, has a high current demand. We have another LDO here. This is for the core voltage. This is the connector we use to connect both boards. The sensor for proper operation needs this external oscillator. This is a 25 MHz. It provides the main clock for the sensor. Then we have the SPI bus. This is for the video data. An I2C bus for configuration commands. Pretty straightforward, I would say. Before we continue, if you enjoy this so far, I'll be posting the schematics in the video's description. If you find my channel interesting, consider maybe to subscribe and leave your comment with your thoughts. Let's move back to the sensor's PCB and see how the components are placed. We have here the LDOs, some capacitors for filtering, the Molex connector for the sensor. I had a rough time soldering this onto the PCB because back then, when I constructed this board, I had no microscope. This is the schematic for the MCU board. We have here the USB connector from the PC. We take the voltage from the USB and feed in this step-down converter for providing 3 volts for the board. This is the connector where we place the sensor board, the microcontroller. Yeah, so things are pretty simple. This is a 24 MHz crystal for providing clock to the MCU. The design is pretty straightforward, I would say. Oh, folks, if you ever wonder why I have chosen this approach with the two connectors, this is because I have another thermal camera project that I'm working here. This one. This is based on a TNC4 hardware. It uses a touch screen. And here we have the connector for the camera module. So these fit here. I'll be making a video on this soon. Stay close if you want to watch. You've probably noticed this cap sitting here quite strange and soldered onto the USB connector housing. This was added later after the design was finished and it was because of my mistake. I forgot to add. This is placed on the 5-volt power rail coming from the USB. Regarding this cap and the problems that I've encountered, I have made this oscilloscope tutorial some weeks ago and here I'm using the same board as an example. You can check that video for more details. This is a script I've made in Python. It uses the camera Lepton library. You can find more information on the internet regarding this. I will share this script as well. So there is just some basic operations, converting into degrees Celsius, putting some cross arrows on the image. This is how the script works. We have here the image, we have the crosshair with the temperature, the current temperature in this point. So this is pretty much all. So thank you guys for watching and have a nice weekend.